a piece of toast. Give you thanks to the mother, grandmother, and to all your relatives who are walking with you. They're watching us. You know, I feel our ancestors are really rooting for us there on the other side. You know, each one of us has people who've come before us. I give thanks for my mothers, my fathers, my grandmother, and greats, on and on and on, because without them, I wouldn't be here. You know? So we're all here together as one big family, all children of the earth. I have great faith in humanity, I really do. I'm so grateful for that faith, because when I start looking around at stuff of what's going on out there, it's pretty overwhelming. But I want to know what we are up against, so I can strengthen myself, become stronger, pray stronger, make my prayers stronger, pray more, you know? And not to get lost in the fear of it all. Above all, don't go down that trail. Don't get lost, don't give up. Keep your faith, give your gratitude, you know, every day. And bring that faith strong, open your heart. Sing your songs, what we say. So I just want to say that. I thank everybody. I love you all. It's beautiful to be here. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for coming all the way from Woodstock and being here. Thank you, Bob. Grandmother, please share.
I guess the only thing I really want to add is not just what these people have said. I mean, I'm with her, you know. We're grandmas. There's something I learned about being a grandma when my first granddaughter was born. She wasn't mine. She was the future. The question I had to ask was, what could I give to her for the future? So I would invite you to consider, number one, find out, meet some elders. Start listening, asking them what they know. They don't think anybody wants them anymore. But there are some who want to be of service. When we have our children, you know, we carry a responsibility for them. So we see them as ours, but the truth is they're not ours. They're themselves. And they carry knowledge too. They're our teachers and our students. We are teachers and students and servers of everyone. And the other part of it is, it's their path. We can't rescue anybody except ourselves. So I would invite you to remember the children, please. They're our future. And the other part of it, when you're dealing with them, I don't want them to remember you, because they will. And they will be talking about who some of us were. And sometimes that's really good news, and sometimes it's not. So me, myself, I want to be well remembered by the children. That we were people who loved our children enough to be kind. To teach them that every part of life matters. Because if we don't do that, what are we here for except to destroy? So I invite you all to consider becoming really creators of your life, and pass it on.
Thank you.
Try and keep it quick. One is that I teach a class, and I find that when people a class on sustainability, and I find when people come into my class, they feel like they're a lone warrior. So I just want to make sure everybody in this room understands that change is happening on so many different levels right now on Earth. From people who really are trying to use business as a tool for good, to our spiritual leaders, to advocates like 350.org and that climate march that happened in September. You know, it's happening on so many different levels. So if you ever feel isolated and overwhelmed, just plug in and remember and look around you and see everything that's happening around you. The other thing I think that's so important is I think we've really lost acting with intent in our culture and for people to be true to their word. And I think that's something that can really, we need that in order to bring our world back to functioning correctly and functioning well. So I always lead with intent, so lead with that.
Well, thank you. Thank you for that. We're just going to do a closing, but I think before we do that, I want to just call up Mark Becker to add to, or you want to do it after? Okay, come up. And then we'll do a closing prayer for this half, but this has been sacred wisdom that we've heard tonight. And these are the answers. You want to, you know, I'm always asking what we can do, but I just heard it here. Really, you put all these people together, we have a healed, whole, beautiful planet. This is Mark Becker, who brings community together 3 times a year in beautiful ceremonies and exhibitions and speakers. He's a real gift to our community. Mark.
Thank you. And thank Andrew. And, you know, being a visionary and seeing these visionaries, we're all about the same thing: educating, communicating. Now, I'm a child of the 60s. And in California, what we did was we expanded our minds as much as we could. Any way possible. We knew the letters: FBI, CIA, DEA,
LSD.
And now, of course, the letters are AMA, FDA, EPA, but it's the same people. And with my mind expanding, 2 sayings always came to my mind. One was Kennedy: some people see things that are and ask why, and I see things that never were and ask why not. The other is a movie, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So Butch says at Sundance, you know, Sundance, sometimes I feel like I have 20/20 vision, and the rest of the world's wearing bifocals. And so what we have to do is just change, just a channel, just a little bit. Just change the channel. So what happened was, you know, being friends with Timothy Leary and a lot of special people, the government decided to put me in jail for LSD. And I got to practice all the yoga I had learned before. And I knew if yoga kept me together in jail, it could keep anybody together anywhere. I was a senior teacher for a man named Swami Satchidananda and a man named Swami Vishnudevananda. And I said, you know, I want to create a center. And this was before the Open Center, 30 years before the Meta Center, it was 1975. I said, I want to create a center where everybody could do yoga. Catholic people could do yoga, Jewish people could do yoga. And they said, great. So I opened Serenity. When I opened Serenity in 75, people came from all over, not just for yoga, for herbs, lectures, anything spiritual, metaphysics. And of course, Serenity became the New Life Expo. But what I had learned was we have to take responsibility for ourselves. So we have to change ourselves before we can change anybody else. And we learned revolution didn't work. Evolution. You have to evolve. Yourself, your friends, your family. And all the steps of yoga, yama niyama, thinking good thoughts, doing good actions. When you see somebody, like they said, hi, how you doing? How are you? And all of a sudden your vibration raises their vibration. Taking care of this temple. We do asana stretching, putting good food in here. Pranayama, learning how to breathe. So if we just inhale through our nose instead of our mouth, a lot of the impurities are just stopped by the hairs in our nose. If we exhale twice as long as we inhale, we're getting all the oxygen we need inside and getting rid of all the carbon dioxide outside. Controlling our senses, meditating, very important. If everybody meditated at the same time, and they showed that this happened already, just the vibration of the earth changes. So we can do all these things with ourselves, share it with others, vote for people that believe in what you believe in. If they're into GMOs, no. If they're into chemtrails, no. If they're not into organics, no. Permaculture, very important. My God. Every rooftop in New York should be a garden. We have the sun, we have the soil. Drink good water. And here it's hard, so get purified. Trying to alkalize your body. But if we do good things for ourselves, and people see that we're a light, they become a light. And then they become a light. Because we are, like they said here, we're all energy, vibration, sound, and light. That's all we are. So let's all spread the light, share the energy, and a happy Earth Day.
Thank you. Thank you, Dr. New Life Expo, New Life Magazine.
Oh yes, the next New Life Expo is actually going to be the end of next month, May 29th, 30, and 31. And actually I have postcards in the back with $5 off, or just volunteer and coming for free, you know?
Thank you. I wish really we had more time for everyone because there really is so much wisdom just here and in the room for everybody. We didn't even get to questions, but we're going to finish this section of the whole Earth Day with Jody Sirota, David Young, and maybe everyone else can join in. So Jody's going to ground what we've heard here into vibration. Jody plays the crystal balls. And just think about what you heard here today. And just close your eyes and let the vibrations sink these words of wisdom into your body, into your being.
So everybody, take in everything through your breath and through your heart, what everyone said today. Anything that resonates with you. And allow your hearts to open by just breathing into your heart with an intention to allow yourselves to feel connected to yourselves, to each other, to all the wisdoms that you carry within yourselves that has come and passed down to the ancestors, to all the stewards of the earth. And as you breathe, connect to the unified field, which is the field that has everything that's of consciousness here, beyond the earth, within the earth, on the earth. And as you breathe, allow yourselves to focus on intentions of honoring all the wisdoms that have come before us, honoring all the wisdoms that we're hearing again, to be reminded of who we already are, what we already know, and honoring all the inhabitants of the earth, including all the creatures and all the trees and all the things that were mentioned before, and having gratitude for ourselves, for each other, for all that is, gratitude for the planet. As we're evolving, the planet is evolving. As the planet is evolving, we are. Knowing that we're all part of everything, and everything is part of ourselves. So again, hold an intention for your open heart, to allow all the parts of your heart that you've held tightly out of survival. Know that we can now move as we evolve more into just living fully the lives we were meant to have, to feel entitled to have that now, whether we've been taught that or not. So as you breathe, just allow, as the grandmothers have mentioned, the songs that help us to remember. And just listen to the sounds and the languages of light that are going to bring through to help you to remember the sacredness of who you are and all that there is. This is an F-sharp crystal bulb that helps to awaken the higher heart. breathe. And breathe and expand your heart connection to everyone in this room, deep into the earth, out into the universe, beyond the beyond the beyond, onto our past, our present, and creating our future right now. Thank you.
Oh, yeah, beautiful. Thank you. Just before we break, the elders are going to come up and give the panelists some gifts. Is that what you said? You said there's some gifts for you. So come up and we'll just take a quick break. But I just want to give these gifts to the wisdom keepers here. So just tell.
The elders have some very important little gift, and my adopted grandson is going to give it to them. Okay? His name is Zion. He's just 2 years old, and he's been coming here on Earth Day for 3 years. This is a special bundle of herbs, sage, tobacco, and another herb for you guys to share. You should put it on your shelf and enjoy and keep there. And it's not just sentimental value. And he helped make it too. Okay?
Thank you. Thank you. Andy just informed me we can take a break, but we can stand up for a second and stretch. And it is New York, we have to stand up. So he says because we have a limited time here, and but let's give the panelists a big hand and everything. Yeah.
Check. Got it. As the panelists take their seat, first of all, we have a very important announcement. Andrew is looking for his clipboard with some very important information. So if you can just kind of look to your right or look to your left. Yay, we found it. Absolutely. You're awesome. Right now. So everybody just want to stretch, take a deep breath in, lean over to your left.
You have to take your cups with you. Your cups are your mementos that you had the water. You can take
Also,
home.
we're going to maybe take your seats
your
away.
glasses are being taken.
Yes. Just take a deep breath in. And coming up next, we're going to have an amazing performer. She's performed here before. She's a lovely, beautiful woman. The song that she's going to be performing is part of a musical that she's writing. And the name of the song is called